Unbelievable, Pandef exposes a shocking plot against Tinubu as Akpabio, Natasha's sexual harassment saga intensifies. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got your ears this morning. As our headline for this morning says that uh, Pandef exposes shocking plot against Tinubu as Akpabio, Natasha's sexual harassment saga intensifies. Well, the Pan Niger Delta Forum (Pandef), the apex social political organization representing Nigerian South-South geopolitical zone, has raised concern over what it described as a politically motivated campaign to remove Senate President Godswill Akpabio from office. The allegation of sexual harassment leveled against Akpabio by Senator Natasha Akpotiki-Ugandan, chairman of the Senate Committee on Diaspora and NGOs, are being framed as part of a broader strategy to destabilize the southern Nigerian-led presidency and thwart President Bola Tinubu for a bid of a second term in 2027. In a strongly worded statement issued on Tuesday by its National Publicity Secretary, Chief Obidigbo Ominiwi, Pandef accused the Area Consultative Forum (ACF), a prominent northern social cultural group, of complicity in the alleged plot. According to Pandef, the sexual harassment allegations are not merely an attack on Akpabio's integrity, but a calculated move to increase political tensions between northern and southern Nigeria, with the ultimate goal of returning power to the north in 2027. The statement emphasized that the South-South region, which has long been the economic backbone of Nigeria through its oil and gas resources, is being targeted as part of a wilder political agenda. Pandef warned that the allegations against Akpabio are the first phase of a coordinated effort to undermine the Southern presidency and disrupt the political balance in the country. Well, Pandev's statement highlighted the historical context of Nigeria's political power dynamics, noting that the North had held the presidency for two consecutive terms under President Muhammadu Buhari. The group argued that it is now the turn of southern Nigeria to produce the nation's leader, and any attempt to disrupt these agreements would be met with fierce resistance. The press release by the ACF Publicity Secretary is nothing but a political war against the entire people of southern Nigeria, the statement read. It is designed to insist northern Nigeria against the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu with the ultimate aim of restoring power to the north in 2027. Pandey further criticized the ACF for what it described as a dangerous and divisive narrative, accusing the northern group of attempting to dictate the operations of the Senate, and the organization stressed that the Senate is an independent institution governed by its own rules and procedures, and it will not tolerate external interference in its affairs. While the Senate is a well established institution with rules and guidelines, the statement continues for the ACF to insinuate that only Northerners are being targeted is a threat to the unity of this country. The Senate is a chamber of record, and history shows that suspensions and relocations of seats have been part of a legislative business for decades. Pandef called on Senator Pabio to remain steadfast in the face of what it termed a calculated political attack on his office and person. The group pledged its unwavering support for the Senate president, vowing to rally behind him and other Southern leaders to safeguard the region's political interests. We, the people of the South, shall do all within our power to support Senator Akpabio and ensure that his baseless attack do not succeed, the statement declared. The Senate has its own rules, and the ACF cannot dictate how to conduct its business. Well, the organization also condemns the ACF recent statement as inflammatory and divisive, warning that such rhetoric could lead to anarchy and disunity. Pandef called on Nigerian security agencies, including the Department of State Services (DSS) and the Nigerian Police, to investigate and question the ACF National Publicity Secretary Professor T.A. Mohammed Baba for allegedly inciting regional tensions. Anyone who insists one part of the country against another is nothing but a pathway to anarchy and disunity, the statement said. Such actions are treasonable and pose a grave threat to the unity of Nigeria. Pandef drew attention to past instances where Southern senators faced disciplinary action under Northern Senate president, noting that the organization has refrained from interviewing such matters. The group emphasized that legislative disputes should be resolved through established legal and institutional channels rather than through regional or ethnic agitation. And that was most of the thing that was said here concerning this channel today this morning, which says here that unbelievable Pandef exposes shocking plot against Tinubu as Akpabio, as Natasha's sexual harassment saga intensify. And well, of course, yes, of course, you had it for me this morning. And if you're not a subscriber, the best you can do right here right now is to tap that subscribe button here with notification bell. So that anytime we release a new video, you'll be first to get notified about it ASAP. Unbelievable, Pandef exposes a shocking plot against Tinubu as a Pablo and Natasha's sexual harassment saga intensifies. And yes, of course, well, of course, you had it from this morning. Well, the Pandef, Pan Nigeria Data Forum Pandef, it is the apex social political organization representing the Nigeria South-South geopolitical zone, raised serious concern over what he described as a politically motivated campaign just to remove Senate President Godswill Akpabio from office. Well, although I myself I don't like Akpabio, but I have to just agree on Pandef on this one. I mean, it is true that sexual harassment of a teen, I myself, I don't really think it is true because the allegations of sexual harassment leveled against Akpabio by Senator Natasha Apoti, chairman of the Senate Committee on Diaspora and NGOs, are being framed as part of a broader strategy to destabilize the Southern Nigeria-led presidency and thwart Tinubu's bid for a second term in 2027. They just, it may feel that the Northerners just want to just destroy the good name of the South. Mhm. I mean, all this was said by the National Publicity Secretary of Pandef, and he accused the Arewa Consultative Forum (ACF) or a prominent Northern social cultural group of complicity in the alleged plot, saying that these people have a hand in the plot to remove Akpabio. And according to Pandef, the sexual harassment allegations are not just an attack on Akpabio's integrity, but a calculated move to increase political tension between the North and the Southern Nigeria. And the ACF, the Arewa Consultative People Congress, their ultimate goal is to return power back to the North in 2027, but it's not work. It's not work. It's never work out for them. You see, the North feels that Nigeria is their birthright, that they're the ones that are supposed to be ruling this country year after year and year after year. Like, if possible, concept, the North should already be ruling. That is what they want. But it's not be possible for them. It's never be possible for them. That is it. It's not, and it will never be possible for them. I mean, Buhari just did 8 years and gave Tinubu power. It's not going to be fair enough if someone from the South or Southeast, I mean, becomes presidency coming 2027. They just feel that Nigeria is for them, like Nigeria is a birthright, but it never happened. And I myself, I don't really believe the Fabio harassment, sexual harassment of a teen. What do you guys think? Tell me, drop your comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button as bigger on with the notification bell so that anytime I have a new video, you'll be the first to get notified about it. Once again, thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful day. I love you.